Let's talk SOS double meaning. There is SOS, Morse code, a sense of a state of emergency, right? I need help, I need help, I need help, I need assistance. Screaming, waving your arms out to someone else to help you, something external. SOS, on the ground, I need help. You hear that frequency, right? Now, then there's the SOS. There's a song by Sedge the One. I heard it on YouTube. A friend sent it to me. Shout out to my girl, Kiana. The unspoken poet. Ashe amen. So, SOS, Sedge the One, talks about a song of surrender. That's the second meaning of SOS that I have now received from Source, because when I heard the song, God said, first message, SOS, someone screaming outside of themselves thinking they need help. And then there's the SOS of I am help. I have help. I am helped. I understand that language. And so because of that, me understanding that I have help, song of surrender, I'm now SOS in the sand, and I'm dancing around it, laughing, giggling, crying, tears of joy. And because I'm just having so much fun, my arms are spread open and I have my wings now sending me higher. I am flying, as opposed to using my wings, flailing them around as if they don't work. I'm spreading my wings, understanding that they do work. I can still experience liberation here. I can still be helped here. I can still help me, for I understand that I have help. The situation I am going through is showing me two different things depending on how I perceive it. If I perceive it from my ego, I'm going to assume I need help. If I view it as a spirit leaving an existence through an ego, then I understand that I have help. This situation is just reminding me how I have help already. This situation is reminding me how I am helped already. This situation is reminding me how I'm able to rise through and above any situation that I perceivably believe that I would need help in, because my ego is going to say, oh, I need help, but it's not talking to you out here. It's talking to me in here. Ego says, I need help. I hear myself. So I go, okay, I respond as the infinite being I am, as the source I am. Because when you're in alignment with Source, there is no motherfucking shadow. There is no shadow when you're in alignment with Source, because Source is. End of sentence. Source is all things. There is no need to break it down or make it pieces and parts. So when we're talking about getting into alignment, we're talking about getting into alignment with your source, however you would word that in your mind. Maybe for source, you mean universe. Maybe for your source, you mean multiverse. Maybe for your source, you mean spirit. Maybe for your source, you mean Krishna or Ganesha or Buddha or Rama or Shakti or Oludumare or Laroon or God or Jesus or Moses, babe, or whatever yours may be, Mary Mag. Okay? Shout out. Period. Hakate. Whatever yours is. Amen. Get in alignment with your source. Be in alignment with your source. We look at a vehicle, a car, and if source is driving your vehicle and you're the ego in the passenger seat, there's a cliff that you're on. You're driving down a windy road. On the right side are the rocks. On the other side is the cliff. You're like, oh my God, we're about to go over the cliff. You're not in the driver's seat, babe. If you go over the cliff, source goes over the cliff. Why the fuck is source gonna take itself over the motherfucking cliff unless it knows that it's not gonna go nowhere and it's gonna continue, because source ain't here to end itself. Which is why you return, you transcend when you're done with this experience. You don't die. That's a human concept. That's an earthly, that's a 3D concept. That is a construct that is of endings done, but nothing actually ends, just like nothing actually begins. Everything just is. End of sentence. Continuance of sentence. Everything is continuance of sentence. Ashe and amen. Thank you so much for catching that. And so, in your passenger seat, you assume that you're going to crash or fall over the cliff because you're not in the driver's seat. You can't actually see where the fuck the cliff is. You just think you're about to run over the cliff because of where you're sitting, from your perception, from your point of view. But in the driver's seat, the driver's not about to send y'all over the motherfucking cliff unless the car has wings and it can fly. Unless the car has hover motherfucking technology and it can float. Unless it has the ability to continue its journey even if it's over the goddamn cliff. Chill out, babe. Be in alignment with source so that way you can stop thinking the ending's coming, because your ego is afraid to end. Your ego is afraid of an ending because it understands that it does not exist beyond this. Your ego feels like it's in a pool and it's like, oh my God, freedom, look, until it meets an ocean. Then it meets an ocean and it's like, wow, this is really freedom. Until then, you actually transcend and you return. You return into infiniteness. Is osities. And then you're like, oh, heard you, bitch. We keep going for forever. Got you. Quantum. Talk about it. So, multi-dimension. Amen, girl. Yeah. Like I said. So, that's the message. That's the message. Are you SOSing, flailing your wings, or are you SOSing, flying, being, helping yourself, open, surrendering to source, understanding, oh, I'm great. Oh, this is already taken care of. I understand. Oh, I'm only having this experience because I'm understanding what my ancestors may have gone through as well, where they may have forgotten. Wow. Taken from a land, placed somewhere else where they are not, feeling like, oh my God, I don't have anything because everything that I did have is now gone. What do I got? You got yourself. The magic was always in you. There's a story that I once heard, and I'm not going to share it because Source says no. Amen. Not yet. Okay. Amen. Peace, beloveds.